Okay, so the first one, we'll just learn piece by piece. I'm going to label this as conjunctions. So the first one, this is a classic one. 그리고 means and we use this in the middle of two sentences to connect it, like I was saying before. So it's usually used in between two sentences, not necessarily in between two verbs. Like if you want to say this and that, like milk and eggs. Example 2. Okay. 주말에 친구를 만났어요. 그리고 같이 영화를 봤어요. 주말에, the weekend, 친구를 만났어요. So I met a friend on the weekend. 그리고 and together 같이 영화를 봤어요. And we watched a movie together. So there's nothing too complicated about that one. Next one we've used it at least in some examples. So 그래서 so this is used. The first sentence is the reason or cause or something described in the second sentence. 외국 사람입니다. 그래서 한국말을 못합니다. 외국, that's like a foreign country. 외국 사람, foreigner, foreign person. I am a foreign person. 그래서 한국말 is the same as 한국어, the one we always use, but it's just a different way to say it. 한국말을 can't 합니다. Can't do. I can't speak Korean. I can't do Korean. Literally. It's not a great reason. I mean, a lot of foreigners can speak Korean, but, you know, just an example. Up next, here's another good one that's used a lot. 그러니까, therefore, and also a little bit like so as well. So this is used. First sentence, when the first sentence is kind of like it's inevitable, or even like it's just natural that this kind of thing would happen. It's a natural reason for the second sentence. And I have you. So it's raining. 비가 와요, raining. 그러니까 우산, umbrella. 우산을 가져왔어요. umbrella 가져왔어요. I brought something with me, or took it with me. It's raining. Therefore, or so, I took the umbrella with me. So it's like the second sentence is natural that you would take the umbrella because it's raining, or it makes sense. It's inevitable that you needed to take the umbrella because it's raining. You can kind of think of it like that. The next one is 그럼. This one's used in a lot of Korean conversations. This one, the first sentence is the assumption behind the second. Okay, this time we have like a little dialogue, copy paste. Okay, there's some grammar in here that we haven't studied yet, but I'll talk through it. So, 점심 시간이에요. 배가 고파요. 점심, lunch, 시간, time. 점심 시간이에요. 배가 고파요. And that 배가 고파요 is just one big phrase for I'm hungry. 그럼 같이 식당에 가서 같이 together 식당에 to a restaurant. 가서, let's go. The so part, it means and in this case. Let's go to the restaurant together and 식사하다, to have a meal. 식사할까요? And then that L plus 가요, that's used to say shall we do something, like to prompt that question to someone. 그럼 같이 식당에 가서 식사할까요? So should we go to restaurants and have lunch together or have a meal together? Like it says, in that case, 그럼 is kind of like that. Oh, you're hungry? In that case, well, you're hungry, then let's do something about it. That's, in that kind of situation, we use 그럼. Okay. There's a lot of these. I'm not sure I'll do all of them today. I think there's just one more, maybe. And then we'll practice making sentences with these. I wasn't going to do this one, but I'll put this one in here too. 하지만. This is a good way to say but. So it's usually used with two contrasting sentences. Like, show an example. Maybe we can say 오늘은 일해요. 하지만 내일 일하지 않아요. So today I'm working. 일하다 means to work. But in contrast to today that I'm working, tomorrow I'm not working. Okay. And then there are a couple other versions of 하지만. I won't call them different versions. They're different words in general. But you might see 근데 or like 그런데. And these type of things, they mean but or however or like although or though, that type of thing. This will be our last one. 우리 아버지는 키가 작아요. 그런데 however 저는 키가 커요. 우리 아버지, so my father, 키가 작아요. 키 means height, and then that word 작다 means small. So if you have a small height, you're short. And if you have a big height, 크다, 커요, big. If you have a big height, you're tall. And if you're wondering about how that verb, or that, not verb, but adjective is conjugated, 크다 becomes 커요, it's because it's irregular. So it just has a weird conjugation rule. All right, now we're going to practice this. Any questions so far? This is going to be a little bit bigger than usual because we need 2 sentences for these. And I'll probably give each of you 1 sentence to do. I'll write them here. And then whenever you're ready, you can write it on the doc, or you can just say it out loud and I'll write it.
Okay, I have mine.
All right.
So, 오늘 비가 오지 않아요. 근데 어제 비가 왔어요.
Wait, 오지 않아요. 근데 어제 비가. That one's good. Then make sure you don't conjugate the verb for 지 않아.
Okay.
Number 2.
Yeah, that's me. So I got 저는 지금 돈은 없어요. 그래서 버스를 탈 거예요.
Yeah. 저는 지금 돈이 많이요. 그래서 this one technically could be either one. 그래서 or 그러니까 버스를 탈 거예요. Okay? And Jolene, are you gonna type yours or will you say?
I do have a question for mine. How come the first part where it says rain, how come you don't conjugate that one?
Which one? You mean the oda part?
Yeah.
That's just all verbs. Like, you just, for 지 않다, you only take the verb stem. So that means you just take the da right off and you just smack 지 않다 right onto it. So, oda, it just becomes o, and then 지 않다 is right onto it.
Okay, and then I have another question. After rain, wouldn't you put an object particle right there? Since, like, it's...
No.
No?
Because we're
Okay.
not acting on the rain. We're kind of describing it. We're saying
okay,
the rain
so-
is coming. 비가?
So, I was confused with the object particles where it kind of used for, but...
Okay. And number 3.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I need a lot of help. So, Benjima, and passing again, Rima, Rimi,
이미 왔어요. The order here, let's change, or let's switch 영화 and 어젯밤 place. So 친구
no,
어젯밤 영화 봤어요. And then we can kind of put the particles that we need. Do you know which particles go in here?
no, no,
What about for 영화?
no, I will do, zero, zero,
Yes.
3,
Yeah.
no,
에?
no,
S?
저는 한식을 좋아해요. 근데 김치를 싫어요.
Yes. And how would you say if you used 하지만 instead?
You would say... You want me to say the full sentence again or just the second sentence?
Just a second.
It would be... 하지만 김치를 싫어요.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
I translated 우리 엄마는 요즘 병원에 일해요. 그리고 저는 항상 점심 시간에 방문해요.
Yes, but also it needs to be a little more specific. I visit her.
그녀를
Yes, there you go. 그녀를. So we know who or what this person is visiting. So 우리 엄마는 병원, and we say 병원에서 일해요. 그리고 저는, we need a time, 점심. 그녀, she's our object. 방문해요. Oh, and 항상 방문해요. Jolene, do you have an answer for us?
yes, I'll try. So, 그럼, then, 그러니까, no, no, sorry. Okay, this is is sorry. Is the part of marker?
What?
Sorry, do you put a marker in there? A particle?
That will go here. Bibimbap or
Is the animal is more ability so more so the more confident would be more glue or either.
well, yeah. 먹을 if you want to be formal. 것이다. 먹을 것입니다. Or 먹을 거예요. And I think this should go before bibimbap.
I know, sorry.
저녁에 비빔밥을 먹을 것입니다.